What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Nubi World. We back with another video. Today we are reviewing NFL Free Agency Day 1. Let's get into it. Alright, so first, as y'all see, the Arizona Cardinals, low-key, they've been cooking. They got Isaac Sumalo, I don't know how to say his name, Tyler Algier, great pickup. Roy Lopez. They re-signed Kendrick Bourne, and they also picked up Gardner Minshew for the low. They were in talks for Malik Willis, but they ended up getting Gardner Minshew, which is a pretty good pickup for them. And then they signed back some of their players, you feel me? Not bad. I mean, you know, you keep Gardner Minshew on a one-year deal, eventually trying to get your QB either next season or potentially this season in the draft, depending on who is available. Not bad. Now, the Falcons. I've been looking at the... Bro, they are not cooking at all, bro. What are they doing? Look, I'm not even going to read this shit. The Falcons are not cooking, gang. I'm going to keep it a buck. Shit fancy, I'm going to need you to lock in, my boy. Like, I don't know what's going on, gang, but you need to lock in ASAP. Because this is not going to work, gang. Like, I'm going to keep it a buck. This is not going to work, gang. Like, bro, I'm going to need the Falcons to actually lock in. I don't know why they even picked up Tua. There was a graphic of the Dolphins. They put Tua, they had a 4-time team captain on the graphic. Unbelievable. Like, gang. What is going on over there? So I'm not even going to get into that. Let's just go to the next team. The Ravens. They got Max Crosby, as y'all know. They signed John Simpson, a guard, and they retained Tyler Huntley. But they lost their starting center. They lost their best tight end. They lost their third best tight end. They lost their second best running back. They lost a whole lot of players. Like, a lot of Ravens players are gone, gang. I'm keeping it a buck. So the Ravens, like, yo, I'm keeping it a buck. They got to lock in, bro. They got to get some people, man. Like, they got Max Crosby. He's great, but they lost a lot of power. A lot of firepower, bro. Like, gang, it's not looking good for them. All right, the Bills, DJ Moore, that's a good pickup for them. I don't think it's enough because it's just DJ, he's good, but he ain't that alpha dog receiver one. You feel me? Like, he's good, though. He's great. You feel me? They got D. Alford and Kyle Allen. I mean, I guess. I mean, I don't know. I feel like they still need to go get like another. I don't know, bro. I don't know what the Bills need at this point. Josh Allen has got to win. Like, Josh Allen, you got to go win games, bro. Go win the playoffs, game. I don't want to hear nothing else. Like, I generally could care less. Go win the playoffs. All right. Panthers, Robert Rochelle, Caleb Evans, and they got Jalen Phillips, 4 years, $120 million. Huge overpay, in my opinion. Gang, I'm not jacking this, bro. I'm going to keep it a buck. They overpaid like shit. They did not need to pay him $30 million a year. What? And then Kenny Pickett as a backup. Whatever. All right. So the Bears made a good pickup, picking up Kobe Bryant. You guys know Devin Bush getting older and shit. You feel me? Neville Gallimore, a former Dallas Cowboy. So yeah, they done some decent moves. Not bad for the Bears. You feel me? They looking smooth. Not terrible. All right. You know Mike Evans with the 49ers? Yeah. I seen everything. Should be signed likely. Yeah, y'all. I mean, he chose not to come back. Like to the Giants goes crazy. Yeah, we're gonna get there. All right. Bengals, they signed Boy Mafe. I feel like this was a little overpay, $20 million a year, and Brian Cook. Not a bad pickup from the Chiefs. So not a bad pickup for them. All right, the Bengals trying to improve their defense. That's all they got to focus on because their defense was terrible, and get Joe Burrow on the offensive line. Okay, they signed Zion Johnson, offensive guard. Good. Get Shador some protection, or whoever it is, Deshaun Watson. I say go with Shador. Get him some protection. All right, simple. Not a bad move. Now my team right here. Okay, so. We signed Jalen Thompson so far. That's the only person we signed so far. We're in talks for a linebacker and another defensive end. So we're going to see who else we get. I mean, he's a great player, great safety, good pickup for us. You know, Donovan Wilson, fries. But Rashawn Gary, another, you know what I'm saying? He had like 7.5 sacks like the first 8 games, and the last 9 games had 0. So I don't know. But all I know is he's going to be better than Sam Williams. So as long as he's better, I'm cool with that. All he got to do is keep improving. You feel me? We got Pickens, you know what I'm saying? On the tag, Brandon Aubrey, he's on the tender, you feel me? So, you know what I'm saying? They got to figure that out. And then Josh Butler, another great player coming back from ACL injury. He going to be hooping. And Reddy Stewart, not a bad nickel. He's not bad. What's up, Louis? What's up, Diego Money? Harbaugh just stole Ravens players. NFC South is scary now. Eagles not going to cook. Yeah, bro, Eagles, they are about to be cooked. The Denver Broncos have not signed anyone, and they let Dre Greenlaw walk for free. So I don't know what they're cooking over there. They're re-signing a lot of their players. I saw a lot of Broncos fans were a little angry. But, I mean, hey, bro, you signed back all your players. You know, you had a pretty good team last season. Hey, man, you know, let's just see how they do this season. All right? They got Cade Mays and Larry Borum. I don't know too much about this, so I'm not really going to say much. But, hey, got to get that offensive line, bro. The Packers traded for Zaire Franklin. Obviously, we got Rashawn Gary from them. Gave him a 4th round pick in 2027, and then they kept some offensive linemen. I don't know how good these offensive linemen are, but hey, bro, gotta always keep that protection. Okay, Eagles about to go 7-10 at best. They might do better than that, bro. But this move, low-key, I like this. Now, the Texans are serious about their defense. They don't care. They're always going to make sure their defense gets better. Reed Blankenship leaves my division, and he goes to the AFC. He is now on the Houston Texans, bro, which is actually low-key. That's a great move for them. A good safety. He can cover well, you know what I'm saying? He can defend the run. He does what he can do, man. Hey, he's pretty good, bro. So I think that's a great pickup for them. You feel me? Next to Petrie, it's gonna be looking nasty out there for the Texans, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Eagles might go 9-8. What's good? What's good? Eagles on playoffs in the same sentence. All right, bro. You can't say that. They won 2 Super Bowls in the past 10 years, gang. And y'all see Danielle Hunter got a 1-year, $40 million extension. They paid him $40 million for 1 year. Let's see what he does this year. He's a beast, bro. Dalton Schultz, as y'all know, and then they keeping the defense, man, keeping the team solid, but they got to make sure they get the offensive line, bro. Feel me? CJ Stroud was out there dying last season. They got to keep him protected. All right. As y'all know, Zaire Franklin has been traded from the Colts to the Packers. He is gone. Arden Key, that's who they picked up, and Alec Pierce got extended today. 4 years, $116 million. I saw Amon-Ra's contract was 4 years, $120 million. So Alec Pierce is getting $4 less million than Amon-Ra. They said he's the biggest free agent contract or some shit like that of all time. So it's crazy. Hey, these players are getting paid a bag, bro. And then they got Daniel Jones in the transition tag, as y'all know. The Jaguars, they lost Travis Etienne. He's gone. So he's on the Saints now. So it's going to be scary. They retained some players, but, day one, they haven't really done much. Got to keep cooking, all right? Kansas City Chiefs. Kenneth Walker. Now, this right here is the move. The Chiefs are back, bro. I'm telling y'all right now, the Chiefs are back. This is a great move. So now we know they are not going to be taking Jeremiah Love in the draft, bro. I'm keeping it a buck. Jeremiah Love, he is not going to be a Chief. So who do y'all think he goes to? I think personally he goes to the Titans, gang. I'm not going to lie. The Titans probably pick him up. And Travis Kelce is coming back out of retirement. He's not going to retire. He said, I got one more in me. Y'all know that Vince Carter meme? I got one more in me. Yeah, that's Travis Kelce, all right? So they hooping. Not gonna lie, low-key underrated free agency winners are the Raiders. I also think the Titans are underrated free agency winners, but we haven't got to them yet. But the Raiders, they've been cooking. The Raiders have been cooking. I got to get them some ore for that because they have been cooking. You feel me? Stole Linderbaum from the Ravens, bro. Feel me? Highest paid center in history. You feel me? Quiddy Pay. Quay Walker and Nakobe Dean announced 1 minute away from each other. Jalen Naylor, another good receiver. And Eric Stokes. So they really stacking up this team for Mendoza. Let's see what they can do. They're going to be looking serious. I think the Raiders can really be a positive team next season, bro. I'm not going to lie. They really can. Feel me? Even if that's 9-8, I think they can get some wins, bro. This defense is looking a lot more serious. And that offense is going to be better, too. Got the best run blocking center in the game. So, hey. And then they retained some players as well. You know what I'm saying? I don't really know too much about them, but yeah. The Chargers lost a couple players. They retained Khalil Mack, Tyler Biadasse. They signed him. Alec Ingold, you feel me? Charlie Kolar from the Ravens. That was their TE3. So I'm trying to tell y'all. They got some, you feel me? The Chargers making a little bit of moves. You know what I'm saying? But they got to stay locked in. You feel me? They got to get that offensive line for Herbert, man. Got to keep him protected, bro. He's taking too many hits. You feel me? Hey, bro. I'm telling you, got to protect your quarterback, man. No joke. The Rams, as y'all know, they traded for McDuffie, paid him a huge bag. They signed Jalen Watson from the Chiefs as well. And they got a long snapper, Joe Cardona. So, they kept Higbee on the 2 years, $8 million. And Cam Curl also. Yeah, so, hey, bro. The Rams they trying to make another NFC Championship appearance. Probably go to Super Bowl. So let's see what they can do. Now, the Dolphins paid Malik Willis a bag, all right? They gave him a huge bag, chat. They paid him a bag, bro. 3 years, $67 million. $45 million guaranteed, bro. Like, yo, they want him to be the next QB. And they're already $100 million in dead cap. So that's $100 million in cap space that they can't use on no players. So they only have $200 million to spend. And so I'm just saying, dog, they paid him $20 million per season. So they only got $180 million left. And then some of this probably already used on players. So who knows how much cap they have left, all right? So it's not looking good for the Dolphins, but they should have been started this rebuild a long time ago. Now with Malik, let's see what they can do, all right? The Vikings. So far, I've only signed James Pierre, brought back some players. I don't really know about these players, so I'm not going to say anything. But, hey, the Vikings defense wasn't bad last season. Hopefully they get it figured out. You know what I'm saying? They lock in on offense, get that quarterback situation figured out. You feel me? Tua's ass. They're going 10-7 again. Jeremiah Love is going to the Cardinals or Commanders. The Cardinals are definitely taking offensive line, bro. Okay. The Patriots, Draymond Jones, they got an edge, not bad. Reggie Gilliam, don't know too much about him, and they got Jesse Lupta, and then they got Tommy DeVito, 2 years, 7.4, not bad. I mean, the Patriots, what do they really need? I'd say they probably need another receiver because it's not looking good for Stephon. Let's just say that, bro. Gotta go get a receiver, man. Go get a dog. Go get a dog at receiver, man. The Saints underrated, have been cooking. Travis Etienne, David Edwards, 2 great pickups. I'm not gonna lie, that's 2 great pickups for them. Their running back problem is solved. They don't need Jeremiah Love anymore. So that lets me know he's probably not dropping off the top 5, bro. Teams don't think that he's gonna drop because the Saints and the Chiefs, they were, what are they, pick 8 and 9? So hey, they thought that he was gonna drop at first, but he is not dropping, gang. So they both went out and got running backs. You feel me? So now, hey, let's see what the Saints are cooking up. They did lose, what's the nigga's name? Alonzo. What team is he on? He signed to a different team. The corner they had. But yeah, he's out. So they gotta lock in. Go replace that guy, man. He was a great corner. All right, the Giants. The Giants have been underratedly cooking as well. Isaiah Likely. Y'all know that was Baltimore's best tight end. They paid Mark Andrews a bag when they got Likely, and he really liked that. Likely is like that. Alontae Taylor, yeah, that's him. Yeah, Alontae Taylor. He went to the Titans. Yeah. Likely, man. Hey, I'm not glad when I saw that I was a little sad because now he in my division. Now I gotta deal with him. But it's all good. Hey, Likely, he's a beast, bro. He's gonna change that offense, man. He gonna be wide receiver 2 after Neighbors, bro. He is tough. Tremaine Edmonds, you know what I'm saying? They picked him up. I heard from some Bears fans that he is just terrible in coverage, but we're gonna have to see. Hey, that's better for Dak, bro. We're gonna throw right on that nigga every play. And yeah, they got Darius Washington and Jordan Stout, punter. Yes, sir. And then they retained some players as well, but they did lose Darius. What's it called? What's his nigga's name? Wandale. They lost Wandale. Wandale left, bro. He is gone, so he's no longer with them. So likely, hopefully, man, he can replace that, or they can get a receiver in the draft. Now the Jets also, they have low-key been cooking as well. You feel me? They traded for Minka this morning for a 7th round pick. Pretty good. Obviously, you know, they retained Brees. They got Joseph Osai, DeMario. He's old as shit now. David Onyemata, Kingsley Ngbare, Dane Belton. You know, they got a couple players. Let's see if they can actually get a stop next season. Can they get a turnover? Hopefully they can. Aaron Glenn, bro, I'm going to need y'all to lock in over there, bro. The Eagles signed TBA. W hate watch. Hey, Jalen Carter. Hey, don't be surprised if he's shipped out in the next couple of days, bro. My boy Ricky Scoops got the drop. They've been looking out for offers for him. As long as the Jets can get 1 or 3 wins, they win the Super Bowl in their eyes. Giants need a receiver. Minka for a 7th is a steal. I'm saying. Eagles haven't done nothing. I'm telling you. They're cooked, bro. They lost a lot of players. Lost to Kobe Dean. They lost Reed. They're about to lose Jalen Carter. Like, bro, they losing players, gang. People don't want to play for the Eagles no more. I'm hate watching. Even if that's not true, I'm a Cowboys fan. I don't care. I'm hating, all right? Let me hate in peace. Now, the Steelers. They traded for Michael Pittman Jr. Now, I'm not going to lie. Trade in George Pickens for a 3rd rounder, and then you go and get Michael Pittman and DK. Like, bro, y'all literally had a receiver who was literally better than all them receivers you got on your team, and now you're just trading for people who are just worse than him. You could have just paid him and kept him. It's like, hey, but I'm happy. He on my team, so I don't care. Shit. They got Jamel Dean, corner, you feel me, and Rico as well, who's a good running back. He was on the Cowboys 2 seasons ago. They retained Asante Samuel Jr., and they got Cole Holcomb. All right. Now, not bad for the Steelers. They got to keep cooking if they want to beat the Ravens, though. Now, for the 49ers, they have got Mike Evans. Mike Evans is a 49er, gang. This is a great pickup for them, for Unc. I don't know, man. I don't know if he's going to be moving the same how he used to move, 1,000 yards every season. We're going to have to see. As an official 49ers hater / op, Cowboys fan, I'm hate watching this move. I just hope that Matt Eberflus can make sure their defense is as trash as it can be, because that's what he did to my defense. So I'm hating. All right. And now, the Seahawks losing the Super Bowl MVP, but they signed back Shaheed, which is a great pickup. He also helped them get there. They're going to have to make sure they have that depth, bro. Go get you a new running back. You feel me? That's what you need, bro. I'm not going to lie. Because Kenneth Walker, that boy is a beast. All right? So they're just keeping a lot of their players pretty good. The Bucks, they signed Kenneth Gainwell, Alex Anzalone, not bad, and then they retained K. Dot, and he had a pretty decent season. So, yeah, they hooping. I ain't gonna lie. Now, the Titans, they are one of the winners of free agency day one. Wan'Dale Robinson, 4 years, $70 million. Giants wide receiver 2 had a great season last season. John Franklin Myers from the Broncos. He is a beast on that D-line, bro. Alante Taylor, a lockdown corner. Cordell Flott, not bad. Daniel Bellinger, Austin Slotman, and they got Mitch Trubisky, you know what I'm saying? A little depth piece for Cam Ward. Titans going to the playoffs next season. I ain't gonna lie. They are back, bro. I believe, they have a top 4 pick. They're about to either get a monster defensive player or they're about to get Jeremiah Love at running back. So I'm saying right now, the Titans are a sleeper team next season. Y'all boys better be awake, bro. Y'all better be paying attention. The Titans next season, they about to get scary. It is about to get scary for the league, gang. That's all I'm going to say. All right. Commanders. They signed Odafe Owe. Not a bad pickup. You feel me? Good edge. Had a lot of pressures on the Chargers. Tim Settle, Amik Robertson. And then they got a lot of their current players that they already have. Laramie Tunsil, I remember he was on the Texans. They got Marcus Mariota back. A lot of other players they keep. Jake Moody, their kicker, stuff like that. Overpay for Owe. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, they did pay him a bag though. $25 million a year. All right, bro. He ain't Micah Parsons now, but he got a bag. I ain't gonna lie. But hey, shout out to them, bro. Hey, if y'all enjoyed this overview of free agency day one, and there's probably more moves that aren't on here because the day's not over yet. But if y'all enjoyed this free agency day one video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe on this video. You feel me? I stream every day, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central Time. Nubi World, Nubi Nation. Make sure y'all tapped in. I appreciate y'all tapping into the video. Nubi out. Peace, boy.